And now we move on to the two last remaining items within the configuration. So first off, we need to launch the Intel AMT console and make sure the device is provisioned, and second, we need to take HP client automation to talk to the Intel console. So we simply launch the Intel console, the device that we've deployed the out-of-band management agent to, and use the USB key provisioning to put our security certificate on. You can see once the device has booted, it's actually automatically checked in here as an unconfigured device. You can see that we now need to go and configure that device. We simply double click on that device, confirm that the FQDN is correct, associate it with an OU, and our basic environment here, we have an OU called desktops under APJ, and we need to make sure it has the right profile, and we simply go in and assign that, and that device will go away and configure itself. The last remaining configuration option is to go over to the client automation console, and under the configuration tab we need to make the HP client automation console aware of the Intel SCS service. So first off, we just tick the enablement of out-of-band management. We'll need to log out of the console and complete some more configuration, so we'll wait for that to update. Once that is updated, we'll need to log back into the console, and then after we've finished this configuration, we can start managing devices. So we simply log in, our default password and username of admin and secret out of the box, go straight back to the configuration tab and out-of-band management tab, and you'll see now that we have device type selection as well. Now under device type selection is where we choose, are we managing dash devices or are we managing vPro devices. Now I've previously set mine up, so yours will look very similar to this, where you need to add in the HTTP. Remember, the SCS is in our configuration was a non-secure site, so a HTTP, not a HTTPS, and I'm pointing it directly to the server via a DNS cas.psg.local AMT SCS, your username, in my case PSG administrator, and my password, and I'll simply click save. Now once you make that configuration, simply log back into the console, and we need to go over and discover the devices in the console so that we can have out-of-band management to those devices. Simply go to operations, out-of-band management, device management, and use the discover devices icon. Choose next, discover all devices, choose next, and we have discovered the device that we configured. Choose close, and you'll notice that the power state is grey and there's no information on this device. First time around, you need to reload the device configuration, and this will talk to the Intel AMT chip live and bring back the capabilities of the device. So we can see the power state's on, it's addressed. We don't have any policies, watchdogs or alerts. If you wish to go and configure those, you can go create them through the configuration tab, out-of-band management, vPro system defenses. For example, if you see certain traffic on a certain port or protocol, being UDP or TCP, do you drop those packets, count those packets, and set those up through policies, heuristics, or watchdogs. And now if we go back to the out-of-band management capability for the device we've just discovered, we can simply go ahead and launch a session to that device and to start to understand the device assets, also items such as our remote operations, KVM, anything that's applied to the device. We'll go through the KVM in the final session, but now we have the HP client automation server configured and ready for us to have out-of-band capability, whether that device has a functional operating system or non-functional operating system.